Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Journey to Become Wealthy. My name is Kelvin Reed, and today is Friday. We closing off a wild week in the markets. We had a lot of bad news. We had a lot of good news. Well, not really much good news, but we had a lot of bad news. And today we actually had that market rally rebound. Right, things kind of ended on the green today. And you guys know if you watched the Wednesday's video, I told you historically we should have saw some green on Thursday and today. But Thursday, we actually saw things pretty flat, but most of our single stocks were actually down while the indexes were riding flat. So let's get into it, right? Let's talk about it. Let's pull it up. So today, we actually have the Dow up 1.47%, the S&P up 2.39%, the NASDAQ up 3.82%, and that Russell up 3.06%. And we see the VIX actually coming down it's down 9% for today. Now this VIX is what I usually look at to kind of give you guys an idea, hey, what should it be based on the next day? So normally when that VIX price hits about the $30 mark or a lot higher in the percent range than the other indexes, then that is when we know the market should rebound. Now again, this is a different type of market. So past things that happened, at least we're going to say compared to the past year, we're going to definitely see some differences. So today would have come down, or if yesterday would have came down a lot further than it did, that wouldn't have been a surprise, right? Because we're in this, a lot of people are calling it a recession already. So, hey, it is what it is. But today we saw a great day. We saw a lot of things bounce. And you can even look here, and this is not a lot of our things on our list, but you see SoFi, something that's extremely beat down already, up 20% for today. Square or Block Inc. up 11%, Neo up 9%, ChargePoint up 8%. ChargePoint actually hit that $8 range. I missed it, or I would have definitely bought a few shares of that, bought back into it. I told you guys I already sold it and took profit on it when it was up in the 16s because I had about a $10 average at that point. But it's just some things to look at. One thing I really thought was important, and matter of fact, I'm going to mention it. The S&P bounced today off the really low lows, right? And we even see Tesla. I mean, Tesla went for a crazy run, up 5% today. And Nvidia, the two that I actually trade quite often, up 10% for today. They went for some crazy runs today. But the what you see here is NASDAQ pops 3%, and it's a comeback rally. That's what people are calling a comeback rally following steep losses earlier in the week. So we saw the S&P 500 actually reaching that bear territory, and that's what this article will tell you. And that's when things kind of rebound, right? We know that bear territory is being down 20%. We already saw things like the Russell and the NASDAQ are already currently down at 20% from highs. And the SPY was closely reaching, I believe it was actually down 16% from its highs. So another 4% down today, and that would have been the end. We've definitely been in the bear market. However, somehow today, I guess the millionaires, the big businesses, the industries, whatever the case may be, they came through and saved us for the day. One thing I spotted today was, look at this, the WTI crude oil and Brent crude oil prices are actually going up again. And the reason why this is important is because we know that CPI data, right? That CPI data, I just mentioned to you other guys, it includes public transportation and air transportation. So as these oil and gas prices go up, guess what? The price of your public and air transportation is going to constantly increase. So that's going to make it harder for the Fed to bring down this inflation thing. This thing, CPI data inflation. So we definitely need to be keeping our eyes on these numbers over the next couple months. Y'all know I like to look at the fear and greed index. So although we had a green day, look at this. We still are in extreme fear of 12. Thursday we're in 6. A week ago 16, a month ago 43, but right now we're still sitting at 12. So we are definitely not yet in the area where it's like, hey, let's buy. But you guys know when others are fearful, we are what? Greedy, right? Warren Buffett. So it's definitely something to keep in mind. This extreme fear. Are we at the bottom? I don't know yet. I mean, if you see companies that you like, I know I myself, I bought more shares of Apple, I bought more shares of Wells Fargo, and I bought more shares of VTI. If you like VOO, that's also a good one. So VTI and VOO pretty much follow the SPY. So those are two that I really like, and Apple of course as well. So just be sure to keep your eyes on those. They come down, I'm dollar cost averaging in. You guys know every 2 weeks we get paid. We throw some money in there. That's what I did today. I got paid. I bought a couple shares, especially I bought them actually in pre-market because I saw that things were running up already, and I was like, let me get mine in pre-market before the market opened. I was not going to take a chance on waiting on it to come down, and luckily I didn't, because there was a major gap up in the market today. It was crazy, major gap up. Markets, stocks went crazy today. They were higher today than they ended, right? So looking at the 5-day, we see yesterday our low was on, and this is on VTI, a low of 192, and it was up 5%, right? 5% at the end of the day, and this is all pre-market basically. So you see that. So it's a good thing that I got in that pre-market. It would have been better if I'd have bought it yesterday in the after hours, because I'd have got it down here at that 192. But I still got it about 195, I believe, was my price for the day. So that means I'm already up on that one share, of course, although I hold many others. So it's just something to keep in mind, right? We're looking at our stock heat map, and you see, again, like I said, the entire market is green. Today is just one of those days that, hey, everybody's like, hey, the market's completely beat down. We're going, maybe they saw prices. Hey, it's time to go shopping. Most of our companies are down over 20%, especially our single companies. And we see things like, again, our Russell, our NASDAQ being down 20%, and our SPY was slowly approaching that bearish market of 20%, and the Dow as well. One thing I did want to point out, we also see crypto coming back a little bit. Now, Bitcoin only being up 1%, but look at Ethereum up 4.61%. So, yeah, what you'll see is the stock market and the crypto market going to be hand to hand. They're going to be neck and neck. So as the stock market goes down, you expect to see the crypto market come down. Again, my thing is it over? We don't know yet, so I do not recommend going all in. However, always buy companies that you like. Invest in companies that you like. And look at this, man. Every time I see it, I'm in disbelief. Terra Luna was all the way up to $120 recently, and now it's currently down to 3 zeros and 16. It pretty much has no value at this point. So hopefully you guys took your profits when I did, and we were out of it. So we're not tripping on that, right? We took our money. We made money on it while we could. One thing I want to mention for today, we already know it's Friday. We already know crypto. I announced that I think that crypto is in the crypto winter, so I'm not buying crypto right now. Besides Ethereum, I am dollar cost averaging in. As it goes down, I buy a little piece more. But for this weekend, I encourage you guys to just relax. I think I chose the perfect wealthy word for this week, right? Unwavering. Hopefully you guys had unwavering faith in your ability to invest in this market. Hopefully you guys are dollar cost averaging down. And hopefully we continue to see some green in the next coming weeks. We already hit some new 52-week lows in many of our stocks and ETFs. What's the worst that can happen, right? It continues to come down. We continue to dollar cost average, get cheaper prices. And when this thing rallies back up, we start to see returns like never before. That is that transfer of wealth that I've been talking to you guys about. So we're definitely looking forward to that transfer of wealth. And hopefully you guys, again, have been having that unwavering faith in the companies you've been buying and in the decisions you've been making on your journey to become wealthy. So I thank you guys for joining the journey to become wealthy. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.